we're going to do a trout au gratin or trout gratin with mushrooms. And we're going to start out here with, there we go. We're going to just add some shallots. We'll get our pan just so it gets started. And this is going to be baked off in the oven. We're going to have about 2 tablespoons of shallots. You're going to love this dish. And we're going to add our trout fillets on the top. And the pin bones have been removed and the skin has been taken off. There we go. And to that, we're going to add some fresh lemon juice. Just squeeze about a half a lemon in there. And about half a cup of white wine. This is a dry white wine in this case. So it's got some, it's going to be kind of poached, a poaching liquid. And that's going to be used later on in the sauce. Add a little bit of salt and pepper to this. There we go. Some fresh ground pepper. The recipe probably would call for white pepper, but black worked just fine. We're going to place this in the oven. These fillets are only about 3/4 of an inch thick, and so it really doesn't take very long, maybe, 10 minutes in the oven to cook. We're going to make the sauce for this, and this is a bechamel or a cream sauce, real easy to do. We're just going to add some clarified butter to this, and about 2 tablespoons, and we're going to add about 3 teaspoons of flour, and it's just going to make a simple flour and butter roux. And all you have to do is incorporate that flour into your butter, and that doesn't take very long, and it'll thicken up, and this is going to be the base for our sauce. I'm going to add just a bit more flour to that. When you're cooking in the kitchen, folks, don't be afraid to be flexible. If it isn't thick enough, add a bit more. It's a little too thick, add a little bit of stock to it, or a little bit of cream. Don't be afraid to play around with it. Okay, and that's cooked and it's absorbed the flour. And to that, I'm going to add a bit of cream, and this is only going to be about half a cup of cream. And this is fish stock. We'll add about 1/4 of a cup of fish stock. And what we're going to do is add this to the fish that we've already done. I can tell you right now, in this case, what I was going to do, I was going to take the juices off of this when we baked it, and I didn't, so I used fish stock. This will work just as well going the opposite way. I'm just going to drain this off. Here we go. And finish our sauce. Okay, this is nice as thick as you can see this. Our bechamel is, we're just going to top this. And we're going to add some mushrooms. In this case, we use cremini mushrooms, about half a cup, and Gruyere cheese. And this will bake up real nice and creamy. What you can do is, and I think we better have a little fresh grated nutmeg. I like to add some at the finish also when you plate it up. Here we go. Put this to the oven. This you only need to melt your cheeses, melt the cheese down, and that'll take, 6-7 minutes. And here we have the finished product. Make sure that's not hot. Oops, set that right there. There you go, folks. And we just use a couple of large mushrooms to garnish with. And we'll go to the plate. Oh boy, that came out really nice. The reason I like doing this dish, folks, is because it's so simple, it's elegant, and you can do it ahead of time. You could actually cook off those fish and have added the cheese to it, and you could do that a day ahead of time. Here we go. We're going to add a little parsley to that, and fresh grated nutmeg. So you could do that ahead of time and just hold it in the refrigerator and bring it out, pop it in your oven for maybe 10 minutes or 12 minutes, bubbling, and take it out and serve it. But it's so easy and it's so elegant, and you can do it ahead. And there you have it. That's trout with our gratin with mushrooms.
I'm cooking on the wild side. The game's tasting mighty fine. Yes, I'm eating on the wild side. French cooking Idaho style. I'm gonna grab me a wild bite. Chef Kirt's cooking game tonight. Alligator to zebra, whatever your needs are, you're gonna find it at the Snake River Grill. Fresh food, fresh air, fresh herbs, and cooked with care. Yeah, we're cooking on the wild side. Wild game is mighty fine. Yes, we're cooking on the wild side. Yeah, we'll even serve refined wine. Yes, we're hunting on the wild side. French cuisine that's bona fide. Yes, we're eating on the wild side. The cooking man from Idaho. I'm going up to my cabin, might stay for a week. Idaho is really fine, our steak can't be beat, simply cooked. Wild game's a true delight, because the cooking man from Idaho is cooking my game tonight. I said cook some, eat some.